What's going on, everybody? My name's Tenebrous Infinite, and my dudes, we just got the early access roadmap reveal for Second Extinction, and I gotta say, it is looking dang good. So let's not waste any time at all here, my dudes. Let's read through this short little letter from the team, and then let's look at this roadmap because it is so hype. It is so sick. It's pretty much everything that I wanted to see in a roadmap for Second Extinction's early access. So let's read through here. The letter reads, "Hold on to your butts. The early access launch is just around the corner." And man, just around the corner is an understatement. It comes out in 2.5 weeks on October the 13th. So if any of you haven't yet, get yourself wishlisted to the early access over on Steam. The link for that will be in the description down below. So the letter goes on to read, "Questions on what content and features will be added have started flooding in, and this roadmap gives you a sense of what's ahead. The roadmap is a living document for you to easily follow the plans and progression of Second Extinction's early access evolution. Content and features are categorized by how close they are to becoming a reality. This leaves room for you, the community, to influence what we work on and prioritize. We can't wait to let you get your hands on Second Extinction and join us in the fight to reclaim Earth. See you in the battleground soon." So let's take a real close look at this roadmap here and talk about some of these features, because some of these features are insane. They're so hype. They're so hype. So the first blood is something that is planned for late October, or maybe somewhere around November of 2020, which is like right after the early access launch. It's great to see the amount of gusto that this team has. So we can expect a new enemy mutation of some sort, which is hinted at in this little image here. A mission difficulty setting so that you can potentially set the difficulty for the missions that you're taking on so that they can be a little bit more catered to your player level. And then a new emergence event. And emergence events are kind of like the oh shit moment in Second Extinction. So I'm really excited to see what new emergence events will potentially look like in the near future. Now, next up for the coming soon, this is something where we don't have any sort of release date for it, but we can hope that maybe we could see this in the first quarter of 2021. So there's a plan for a rocket launcher, which would be so sick. A new enemy mutation, so that makes 2 new enemy mutations planned so far. New features, one being a free roam, which I personally am the most hyped for, and then as well armor augments. Then they have quality of life improvements planned along the way, a seasonal event, and also the upcoming Horde mode that we talked about just previously. Now, we had talked about the Horde mode in a previous video of mine, so that's going to be linked in the description down below. But on top of that, the free roam, my dudes, this is so exciting. Honestly, as a content creator, having a free roam mode opens up so many doors and so much potential, and I'm super stoked to see it. As well, from what we've seen so far of Second Extinction, the map looks absolutely beautiful, and it would be great to see that in a setting where you don't have the pressure of completing some sort of mission. And for the armor augments, we also talked about that in the Horde video, but that's something that I'm incredibly interested about. And I really like the idea of us getting defensive options in this game because there's a lot of dinos to take on. And then lastly, and most importantly, the fact that the team is going to be focusing on quality of life improvements is awesome, is really, really awesome. I think that a lot of early access games don't focus on the quality of life enough and instead focus on things like polish and new content and stuff like that. But ignoring quality of life will leave a game feeling janky and unagreeable. So it's awesome to hear that the team is going to be focusing on this in the near future. Now, for the coming soon-ish, there is a seasonal event planned, which I'm gonna make just a hypothetical guess here. Maybe it could be like some sort of summer event, or maybe it could be some sort of like community challenge where there's a reward to be earned or something like that. But that's all coming soon-ish, which we can assume will maybe be like later on in 2021, potentially in 2022, all depending on how things go. And then next up, there is a plan for a third enemy mutation, which is really, really hype. Giving more enemy mutations will give a lot more variety to the feel of these dinos. And then next up after that is new equipment, which means like, maybe new types of grenades, new types of health kits, things like that. Again, in regards to the armor augments, it would be awesome to see new equipment that is maybe more defensive than offensive. And then next up, a new hero, which I'm super stoked for. The heroes we have so far are incredibly exciting, and I'm stoked to see what the team has cooking in regards to another hero type. A new weapon of some sort. This is a little bit less to speculate on, but new weapons are always a plus. And then a new enemy type, so we can assume that that's completely different than the enemy mutations, which means maybe a new type of dino? And then even more hype, the end more. I am super stoked with how ambitious this team is being from the looks of this roadmap, and the fact that they have potentially more planned along the way is super, super exciting. But now I'm going to turn it over to you dudes. I want to know, what are your thoughts on things that are coming up soon with the new enemy mutation, the mission difficulty setting, and the emergence event? What are your thoughts on a rocket launcher? On the idea of a free roam and the armor augments? Quality of life improvements in the Horde mode? What are your thoughts on new equipment, a new hero, a new weapon, and a new enemy type? Let me know any of your thoughts on any of these things down in the comments below, because I really want to know what you dudes think and hope for in the future of Second Extinction. But for me, I know that it's going to be so exciting to cover this game. I'm going to have so much fun watching the evolution of Second Extinction throughout its early access. And then also, I'm going to have so much fun just seeing this game come to life in a huge way. It already is shaping up to be something special, so I can't wait to see it become something spectacular. But for now, that's it for the Second Extinction news. Hopefully you dudes enjoyed this, and hopefully you dudes are hype as heck for this game. If you are, hit that thumbs up button down below, and maybe consider subscribing for more content based on everything Systemic Reaction, Second Extinction, and Generation Zero. Thank you so much for watching, my dudes, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.